What's up, guys? It's your boy John, live and direct, coming from Farmer Freak, and I'm so excited to bringing this one to you. You can see how healthy and how energetic my guys are doing with me here. It's feeding time. They are like 50 plus, and they are of 4 months already here at the farm. Remember, this is not the main thing we do here at Farmer Freak. We are into broiler birds for meat consumption, guys, and I'm going to be taking you into my pen very shortly. You want to stick around this video as I'm going to be sharing some tips to you guys for those of you out there who want to start your own poultry farming, or you are just planning, or you are already into it, guys. These tips are going to help you to succeed at the end, putting much more money in your pocket 2023, guys. It is feeding times, guys. Look at what is happening here. Normally they were supposed to go around and feed themselves, guys, but we feed them 3 times a day, okay, in the mornings, in the evenings, okay. During the afternoons they are free to go out and then feed around the compound, okay. But I'm a little concerned because of snakes and my dogs, okay. I've got a bulldog and 2 German shepherds, and they always take these birds as their prey, okay, which I'm a little concerned about, okay. So what I do is I try to feed them with my broiler chicken feed, okay. I feed them very richly. That is why you can see them this strong and this active, okay. One important thing, or I would say two important things, factors about growing this local chicken, is that higher meat quality due to keeping the natural high protein diet of the animals, okay. Just to summarize that, these local birds, they have higher meat quality due to nature, okay. Because if they have to feed around the compound or around the pen, they are feeding from this green grass, from the chilies, from the rest, and those things are very healthy for them, okay. So that tends to give them higher meat quality. Another thing is that healthier meat and free of antibiotics, okay, because you don't have to give them all the medications you are giving to your broiler chicken. So they have healthier meat and free of antibiotics, and research also shows that their meat is very sweet, okay. And these birds you are seeing just now, they are very big, okay. They grow very large in sizes. Give them like 7 to 8 months, okay. You can sell one bird for what you would say 3 times of a broiler, okay. Now the money you will get from one bird can buy 3 or 4 broiler birds, okay. I don't know in your community how much you sell this bird, but during 7 to the 8 month they grow very large, okay. So I'm just keeping this few for my personal consumption, but I know I'm not going to consume all of these, so I'm probably going to be selling a few, guys. But I just want the farm to be that active, okay, guys. It is feeding time, guys. As you can see, this was not intended to be their pen, okay, guys. This is one of my German Shepherd's pen, but because we still have to construct their pen by the side of the bigger pen, at least 8 meters away from my broilers, okay. So we are just managing this little tiny hall or room right here. They are like 50 in number. They are 4 months already here at Farmer Freak, and they are just doing fine, okay. There are 2 beds out of these 50 that really beats my imagination. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to be taking them up for you guys to see, okay, guys. You can see during the afternoon they feed around, they feed free around, but I'm a little concerned, just like I said, because of my dogs, okay. Now stick around this video. I'm going to be taking you to my broiler section in just a second, and there I'm going to be sharing some tips to you on starting your poultry farm, marketing, and growing your business this year 2023, which you don't want to miss. But if you like what I do on this channel so far, you want to show me some love, hit on that subscribe button and turn on bell notification on so you don't miss out on my future videos, guys. So it is a daily routine here. It is a new day. I've just opened their door and they have to step out. Okay, now they are going to be feeding and then feeling free around the pen. Okay, I just love the activity, the activeness, the busyness when it comes to keeping these birds. Okay, guys, they fill my heart with so much joy, especially anytime I'm around. Look at this little tiny one right here. I told you I'm going to be taking it up for you guys to see. It really beats my imagination, guys. One thing about this bird which I don't like is that they hardly lay eggs. Okay, even if they lay the eggs, they also hardly hatch those eggs. Okay, if at all they lay, they don't hatch their eggs. But if you have some kind of incubator, you can hatch those eggs and then have more of these in your farm, because the more you have, the more money you will be putting in your pocket, guys. I quite remember when I was a baby, I started keeping these birds 2 to 5, and I would sell them and I would use that money for my school. I started developing that passion from when I was a child. My mother herself, she was into these keeping piglet and growing so much more animals for meat consumption. Okay, now this is our broiler section. I'm not going to go deep into it just now, but I'm going to be officially bringing to you my broiler section. This, we are just trying to get some the broiler feed for the local birds outside. Okay, guys, remember this is John. I just left Bangkok, Thailand, my teaching job, in order to come back in Central Africa, Cameroon, to start my own business. Poultry farming is what I choose because it's a thing of freedom. Okay, I want some kind of freedom doing the things that I love. Okay, and believe me, poultry farming, it is very lucrative when you understand the do's and don'ts. Okay, guys, now you want to watch that video, I'll leave the link in the description of this video and the top comment. Okay, now you also want to watch all the videos, I leave the links in the description on how to start your own farm, how to scale it up, and how to succeed as a poultry farmer this year 2023. You don't want to miss those videos. I'll leave all the links below, guys. Now this is my broiler section. Okay, guys, now like you know, we grow this huge number, 1,500 on each batch. Okay, this is batch 2. This was a batch of 1,500 birds. This is at their day 47. You can see how big and how healthy they are looking. Now we did so much more better on our second batch because we did two things. Okay, we changed two things. Okay, one, we learned to change the beddings regularly. Okay, guys, now you want to learn about beddings, about this wood shaving management. You don't want to get them too wet, because when they get too wet, they sleep on it, and that help to hinder their growth. Okay, guys, we learn bedding management, and then we also learn to change our feed. Okay, which I'm going to be making a separate video for that. Okay, guys, so out of 1,500 birds, just at day 47, we started selling at day 45. So just 2 days after, we have sold more than half of it. Okay, these are customers' birds. Okay, now when customers come to your farm and pick birds and say, I'm going to come back tomorrow to pick them up, guys, you want to be very careful, because some of them are very smart. Okay, now they are very smart. Now these are the agents between the farmer and the final consumers. Okay, I will call them the distributors. Okay, don't leave them, don't let them leave these birds in your farm, at your farm, too long. Okay, because you will be the one feeding them and you will be losing out on profit. Okay, guys, now it is feeding time, guys. Today's Sunday. We just passed by the farm. One of our workers has gone to church, and there are remaining 2 workers here. They are inside the brooder. Okay, so I just love what I am doing. Okay, guys, I come here, I pass here by the day, and give a helping hand feeding this bird, making sure of biosecurity measures, hygiene and sanitation, keeping this farm clean for best results. Okay, guys, now you can see we have here left about just 300. Okay, so in just 2 days we have sold this much. Okay, now why and how fast, why this fast? Okay, because we learn to sell our birds even before we grow them. Okay, we contact this agent even before we grow our bird. We try to understand the demands out there even before we grow the number which we are growing, 1,500, because we know that this number can always go out. They will always come and pick these birds and go, especially when there is scarcity in the market. But hey, I've come a point in time where there is no scarcity of birds in the market and you are left with your birds at the farm. What do you do during that time? Well, you don't have to panic, you don't have to give up. I know the problem is that you will keep on feeding those birds. Okay, you want to be consistent in their feeding, otherwise they are going to lose out of weight. Okay, and when the scarcity occurs, the buyers will come to your farm and they will not see healthy birds. Okay, it's better for you to feed them and add more money into their price rather than leave them to lose weight. Okay, guys, so we learned two things that we achieved this massive success on our second batch. Our first batch was our trial moment, and we did a lot of mistakes. We didn't give so much attention into bedding management. Okay, guys, into the wood shavings management. They were very wet. This bird had to sleep on it. They developed cough, chronic cough, diarrhea, and so on and so forth. It also helped to hinder their growth, guys, and they were looking very dirty. But you can see what we have right here. These ones you are seeing is after selection. Okay, because when those buyers come, they always select the bigger ones. Okay, now these ones you're seeing, they are also like 2.5 kilograms. Okay, now we did two things. We learned bedding management, wood shaving management, and then we also changed our feed to achieve this massive success, guys. I hope you have seen so much what we are doing here at Farmer Freak. If you love what we are doing, you want to stick around, hit that subscribe button, turn up the notification on so you won't miss out on any of our future videos. Okay, now I'll leave two videos at the end of this video for you to watch in order to continue your studies here at Farmer Freak.